I would love to know your thoughts on just what your first thoughts were when you read this script and saw Maggie's take on the story.
When I first read the script, I was so moved by how intentional Maggie was with her writing and her vision of bringing the voice of the bride to life. I think, she tells the story that, the original bride of Frankenstein was only on screen for 2.5 minutes or something. And so to be able to tell that story of what was she thinking in the way that she has, I want to be inside Maggie's brain, because what we are witnessing with The Bride that you all see this weekend when it comes out is just, it's pure magic. It's invigoration. It's a wild abandon to be free and empowered in who we are as women. And to be a part of that was epic. I know my role is I'm like a movie within the movie, so I actually I'm not in the movie, but I had the most epic experience. I remember I was at the table read watching everybody, just being wow, this is one, a very special project. Two, I'm so lucky to be in this room with this caliber of talent and executives and people who are really taking a risk on creating this film. And it was an honor and a pleasure.
Speaking of the cast, what was it like seeing Jessie and Christian kind of disappear into their characters? Could you describe what that was like?
Honestly, I've never seen anything like it. I remember, because I only saw the film for the first time, regardless of ADR, but in London at the premiere, and I was just, obviously, going from Hamnet to this role, to The Bride, they're polar opposite characters, and so you can only have an incredible actress like Jessie be able to go from that to that, and then, of course, same thing with Christian, him, and what he's been able to do. Have you seen it yet? You just get so lost in it, and that's what movies are about. It's getting lost in the characters, the stories, and feeling you get to be seen through these wild characters, but they're quite humanized. They're monsters, but they're just they're people, and I think we all have these demons within us that get to be expressed through them.
So do you think people will find this film relatable, or what do you think their takeaway will be?
Oh, I think it's relatable, especially during this time of life right now that we're all experiencing. So for all the women out there that haven't had a voice, this movie is so for you. Oh, that just got me hot. So make sure you go see that to be heard. So that, I think, is very poignant, especially right now.
And could you let me know what it was like working with Maggie as a director? What makes her unique?
The years of experience Maggie has had as an actress, she's a storyteller, and to be able to direct so many different people, I remember her talking about how each person is also different, and as a director you have to learn how to communicate with them, and I think she's just incredible. I feel so lucky that after so many years of not being on screen and focusing on acting, this was my first foray where she gave me so much presence. No matter how big or small anyone's role is in this film, she made you feel like you are contributing here, and gave you that time and presence, and she's amazing. We love you, Maggie.
And did you participate in these screaming sessions we heard happened on set?
I was not there, but that is very much something that I would do. With everything that I do already, with breath work and yoga and energy work, that is definitely my cup of tea. So